And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you for another comic review, diving back into Convergence with Convergence, issue number 3. This is written by Jeff King with art by Steven Segovia, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This issue I actually enjoyed more than the previous 2 issues. I know some of my friends on Comic Frontline didn't like this one as well, but I actually really enjoyed this particular issue. First of all, the art through this book, through all the series, I have to admit, is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning artwork, especially in this issue. I think the artwork shines, especially with some of the fight scenes. There's a shot where Superman is taken with this net. He bursts out and then he's beating drones and everything, and it looks amazing. As far as the story goes in this issue, there was a lot going on in this particular issue. You had Deimos helping our heroes go underground to Skartaris, and it's this hidden city or whatever, and trying to get around Telos to get up behind him, I guess, to kind of sneak attack him in a way. But he's kind of watching anyway, so he knows what's going on, he knows what's up, and he knows what kind of a thorn in his side Deimos is. Meanwhile, Telos is showing his power by taking out his aggressions on the city of Kandor, because they're just sitting around talking about what to do instead of doing anything. And things don't go so well for the Kandorians. We've got Thomas Wayne, Batman, and Dick Grayson going off on their own, and we learn that Thomas Wayne, he's got some issues. And last time he got to say what he wanted to say to Bruce, and they mention that in this issue through some narration. They're like, he was able to do this, he was able to do that, and Thomas Wayne ends up making a great sacrifice in this issue, which was very poetic, and it was very meaningful. But then something happens to Dick Grayson that is reminiscent of something that happened to another Bat character in the past, and it ends up with Grayson at the mercy of Telos. Meanwhile, Superman is subdued for a bit, but like I said, he bursts out and he starts fighting back and everything. And there was another part of the issue that I'm completely forgetting what happened. There was another story plot going on too. The Gotham criminals had attacked them, Batman and Dick Grayson before Telos showed up, and that's when he makes that great sacrifice, and a certain clown character shows up and exacts some revenge and stuff, and even Telos thinks he's a nuisance. There was a lot going on. I don't want to go into too much detail. Obviously, I want you guys to read it if you're fans and everything. There was a lot going on. That was the up until the sacrifice that was made. I thought that part was the weakest part of the issue, just because the art looked a little bit. It wasn't it wasn't consistent with the rest of the book. It was a lighter tone and style, and maybe that was purposely because of the era that they came from, whatever. But overall, I thought this issue was really well done. I thought it was all these little elements, all these different areas that the story took place were woven in nicely together, and you got more of the bigger picture here. And we see this plan, this plan in action to go to Telos. And as we discussed on the live show, we hope that's not all there is, that this whole thing is leading up to them finding a way to take Telos out. I hope there's more interaction with all these other worlds, but they made mention of them in this issue, saying all these other worlds are either on the attack or being attacked, and so they're no help to us, so that's why they're focusing on these particular characters. So anyway, I thought it was an interesting issue. I thought it was the best issue of the main miniseries so far, personally. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 4. It's just the reason it's not a 4, because I think art-wise this book is a 4, maybe in a 4.5. All by itself. I think the art is absolutely stunning. The only reason I'm giving it a 3.5 instead of a 4 here is because I want more out of this series. That's all. I want more interaction with those other characters from these other cities. That's what I want. I understand it's supposed to focus on the Earth 2 characters, and this was a great issue, and it deserves a 4, honestly. But I just can't give it because I want more out of the series. But if you like it more than that, if you think it deserves a 4, I totally agree with you. But for me, because of what I expect out of the series and because of what I want to see in the series, I have to go with a 3.5 stars. But still, a fantastic issue in my personal opinion. So that's going to wrap up this review. Check out all the other Convergence reviews and all the other content right here on Comic Frontline's YouTube channel. Check out comicfrontline.com, comicrelated.com, and zone4podcast.com to gather all your #1 source for all your comic news, reviews, podcasts, and so much more. And if you'd like to know what I'm up to lately, check out lastimberpress.com and give us a like on our Facebook page. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.